Hello, everybody. Ooh, that doesn't look so great. How is everyone? Um, good to hear. I'm drinking coffee. Kills the trees. I've actually been up for a while, um, but I really desperately needed to clean in here, so I cleaned in here. So this space is a little bit less horrifying. Um, so this one, because I did have sort of that midweek video, may not be as long, but we'll see. I have some new stuff. Since several of you did express interest in the Oz stuff, I have that as well. So I will show you some of what I've done. I'm sort of modifying. I really don't have the space in my active whip project floss box to start a new project. And so until I figure out what I'm going to do with Murky Manor and Four Seasons, because they're currently in there, um, that's going to mean I can't start anything that requires me to kit it up. So there may not be anything else new started. Also because I've got several things that have to happen in the next couple of days, so we shall see. Alright, so first up is going to be the first thing from August Angst, which was Patchwork Pinkeep from Blackbird Designs. This is all I got done on the first day. The Arthur Needleminder. But I really, really like it. It's my first time doing a Blackbird Designs. And it's on 32 count, but it's 1/2. And I am amazed at the coverage that this gets. See? That is one strand. So now I'm on this mission to see, does one strand work well in all things, or is it just general arts? And if so, then I just found a way to save me some more money. Alright, so that was project number 1. Alright, project number 2 was Bless Us Each and Every One by For My Boys, which, again, is out of print. I did do, and I need to write in, actually, which ones so as I tell you about it. It was charted to use Week's dye work. But as most of you know, I tend to go my own way with this sort of thing. So instead I used Gast, because that's not how you spell that. I used Gast because that's what I had. I didn't really have enough color options in the weeks. Otherwise, I might have actually done it in weeks, because I'm trying to go through all of my weeks. But I had a couple of the colors, but not all of them. I didn't really have colors I thought would be okay substituting, so I just went, you know, we're going to just do a whole thing across the board. First off, I did it on the blue fabric. So instead of brick, which was the outside border, I'll show you there, I used Ruby Slipper. Cocoa, which is the pot that the tree is in, I used Harvest Basket. Chestnut, which is the branches of the tree, I used Brown Bear. The leaves on the tree are grape leaf instead of juniper. The words are dark chocolate. And then the yellow is butternut squash. And then I used Krynic number 102 for the star. Because I finished it! Ta-da! I don't know if you can see this because my face is blocked. There we go. Oop. So it was a really, really fast stitch, and it was a lot of fun. I really enjoyed this one, and I am a smidgen sad that it's over. But that's okay because there are other things to stitch. So that is complete, and it can go in the file. Boop. It's always nice to actually finish something. So it is done, and it will go in the finished project bag, and I will find a new place for that. Nope, that worked. That's not what I intended to do, but that's okay. So, we have a finish! Yay, finish! Alright, so then the next thing I started was Cereal Bowl Project 1. I need to get part 3, which is now available. But this is all I got done on it. Because I really wanted to finish Project 2, so I started 1 and then was like, I'm done, we're gonna go on to 2 now. So, and this one's on, I think it's just an antique ivory. Or, no, maybe, I think this is actually linen by Weeks Dye Works. I think that's what this is, and it's, I want to say 36 count. I think that's what it's on, is 36. Alright, so there's all that. Then I picked up 2 magazines. I got Just Cross Stitch from, this is the October one, primarily for the wonderful Belinda Carlson-Ace of Blue Ribbon Designs, her annual breast cancer awareness one, because I thought it was just gorgeous. And there were some other cute things in this one, but that was the primary reason that I got it, was for her. So there was that. And then I picked this one up because it had a mermaid in it that I really liked. It's Cross Stitcher for August of 2015. And it's got a whole bunch of really pretty, actually a lot of things in it that I really like, but I really love this mermaid. Where is she? There she is. Although I may do color conversion on her, because while I really like the colors, I kind of want to do her with a different color. But isn't she pretty? So, and she's designed by Doreen Jones. No idea who Doreen Jones is, but Doreen Jones did it. So, there were those. Scream House starts on Tuesday, being day 1 of September. So I'll be doing the next wall. And hopefully it won't take me 5 days like the last panel did. And then my hour-a-day project is going to be Wizard of Oz, the Leslie tier, because I really want to get some more work done on it. But we start Specialty Stitch September on the 1st. So my Specialty Stitch project is going to be, probably I'm going to do 2 weeks on this one and 2 weeks on my Chatelaine. But Blue Jeans and Daisies. Ta-da! Because I'm really ready to go back to work on this one, because I have missed it. So that is sort of the plan. I should be getting another, or the last part of the French that I can't pronounce, Stitch Along. That should come very soon. Also coming very soon should be the first, I think, Just My Threads, or Just the Threads. I'm forgetting now, and I'm sorry, Liz, I'm being a terrible promoter for it, but of Liz's new Thread subscription. Dragonfly Lotus should be showing up soon as well. So all of that should be coming. And then I should be placing an order with 123 Stitch or hitting up Stitch Niche and getting some stuff that I need to do some of the Burks Books designs, because I don't have anywhere near the amount of Kreinik that I need. So, or the beads. Alright, so I guess that leaves me with the first of the Oz things. I don't know if this is going to be a weekly thing, or if it's just going to be sort of an as I feel like doing it to pad out videos. This one's one I've actually searched for a while. It is, I don't know which volume in the series this is. Let's say somewhere in here. No. I wish there was a way to know which number in the series this was. I'm guessing that the fact that I keep seeing 40 printed, maybe this is volume 40. But since I don't have any others in the series, I really could not begin to tell you. But there was a series of, like, children's anthology books called Best in Children's Books, and they were published in the late 50s, early 60s. And basically it's adaptations of books and history things and some news stories and some information or informative things. Best in Children's Books is a new reading program for youngsters, for which a staff of experts assemble each month a collection of the world's best children's literature, old and new. These volumes, richly illustrated in color by famous artists, are packed from cover to cover with full-length books, poetry, historical adventures, games, fairy tales, nature, science, and geography sections. A wide variety of wholesome reading that makes this beautiful series America's finest children's book value. There you go. This one is from 1960. I don't even see what its original price was. I paid $7.50, and I usually see this one go for more, which is why I haven't purchased it before. But obviously, it's got the Wizard of Oz, which in and of itself is cool. But for the children's book fans out there, Richard Scarry is the illustrator. And it looks very different from the Richard Scarry drawings that we know, but yet it's still sort of very reminiscent, and they're in color, two-tone color and full color. And it looks like a pretty good, I haven't read through it, but it looks like it's got a whole lot of the story in it. And it takes the first, they're based on the Dinslow drawings, for sure. But it takes 51 pages to tell Oz. So that's kind of cool. It's called With Dorothy and Oz, adapted from The Wonderful Wizard of Oz. But like I said, it's Richard Scarry. So not only is it one of the most famous children's books, it's one of the most famous children's illustrators. So yeah, so that was kind of it. I picked it up for $7.50. It took me forever to find a copy. So there we have it. So yeah, that's really, I guess, about it. I hope everyone's doing well. I don't really have much to add. Been a fairly quiet week, all things considered. So, I will see everybody, I guess, next week.